ADHD, porn, and masturbation. This is something that actually a lot of people do not talk about, but is a struggle when it comes to ADHD. Now, there is a porn addiction side to it because watching porn does create dopamine. What it also creates is a quick reward response in our brain. It also helps us with, boring, mundane days. It helps fill those gaps. It helps us feel regulated in a lot of senses, and especially when it goes to ADHD, it is a default that a lot of people with ADHD can struggle with and not even realize that they have a porn addiction, because this is something that, one, it makes us just feel good, the quick reward sensory, the whole hyper focus because of the dopamine. Next thing you know, you're looking for certain videos, you're hyper fixated on this. And it is a very destructive thing that can ruin a lot of relationships. It can ruin a lot of things in your life because it becomes this mad obsession. Now, a porn addiction and the ADHD side of it are two different ones. It's not necessarily the same, but they are very relatable and can interchange themselves because of that dopamine production of it. Anything that kind of makes our brain, forces our brain to produce dopamine, can become very addictive for us, especially with unmedicated ADHD. And again, that's why I share. I got diagnosed with ADD originally at 13, re-diagnosed with ADHD at 17. A lot of this stuff wasn't known back in the 90s. So the more that we share about it, the more that we educate on it, the more that it makes sense to a lot of people. And then we find healthy coping tools around it. CBT therapy and DBT therapy can help when it comes to porn addiction, but also getting on the right ADHD meds can too. So again, you have to treat it as an addiction, but also look into the possibility of unmedicated ADHD, and you'd be surprised. It may not be per se the addiction side of it, and could be the ADHD side of it, or vice versa.